Exercise can sometimes be a solitary activity, but this workout is different as you need a friend to complete the exercises with. Hi everyone and welcome to Exercise for Health. I'm Richard and today I have a fun workout for you to follow with a partner. If you're new to this channel, we offer tips, advice and exercises to help you manage your health condition with physical activity. So go ahead and tap the subscribe button below and the bell icon if you want to be notified of when we upload a new video. Right, as I said, this workout is for a bit of fun, so you can have a laugh while being active. This workout is not suitable if you have a heart condition and you will need the ability to get down and up from the floor. If you and your partner have a bigger variation in your body weight, then it may take a little bit longer to adjust and find the right position for some of the exercises. I'm doing this workout with my son Mace, who is 30 kilograms or about 66 pounds lighter than I am, so we've had to practice a bit before filming it. Therefore, this workout will comprise of 2 circuits of the exercises. The first one will be us demonstrating and explaining the exercise for 30 seconds, then you practice it with your partner for 30 seconds. Then the second circuit will be performing the movement with your partner for 45 seconds with only 15 seconds rest to get ready for the next one. You will need an armchair or coffee table that's sturdy enough for you both to rest your weight on, a ball of any type, a wall to rest against and some space to exercise in. Try and work with your partner to get the best out of each other rather than compete against them. If you get the coordination and timing right, then it will be more effective for you both. So grab your partner and get what you need and let's get started. Right then, let's get this exercise routine started with your partner. So the first one we're going to do is do a little bit of a game of just shoulder tags. So the aim is that I'm trying to get my fingertips just to tag my partner on the outside or the side of the shoulder. Just be really careful that when you're doing this, that your fingertips are not going too close to your partner's eyes. And obviously the aim is you don't want them to tap you on the shoulder. So when they do that, I'm going to try and move out the way. So it's like a game of tag. You can move around a little bit, but keep your hands up. Get yourself ready. 30 seconds. Off we go. So just see if you can tag your partner on the shoulder. Just make sure they don't tap you. Move around a little bit in your space that you've got. Just be aware of your space. Tagged. Mace doesn't want to get beaten by his old man. Oh. Last couple of seconds. Okay, have a rest while we explain the next one. So the next one's going to be synchronized squats. So this is where you're going to stand with your feet about shoulder width wide facing your partner. If you put your arms out straight in front of you, right one palm facing down, left one palm facing up. Grab your partner's wrists and then the movement from there then is you're going to squat down, synchronize with your partner and then come back up. So only go as low as your partner feels till they comfortably can, so don't go too low, but the aim is you should be doing it together. Get yourself ready and off we go. So see how low you can go with your partner. If you can, you want to try and get the bottom down level with the knees. And hopefully you should feel balanced with your partner. Might take a few goes just to get that right, especially if you're heavier or lighter than your partner is. So you can get that synchronized movement. Good. Last few seconds on this one. Do one more. Good, okay, right, the next one we're going to do is where you're going to need the ball. We're going to do a twisting exercise to start to rotate your spine. So you're going to stand back to back with your partner. And the aim is you're going to pass the ball around your waist so they can grab it and then you'll collect it then from the opposite side. So you're just rotating. If at any point I shout change during this exercise, then that means then you just change the direction that the ball's being passed and collected from. Get yourself ready and off you go. So work with your partner, work to their level. If you get really good, you can start to speed up. Change, let's go the opposite way. Good. Change. I'm trying to get Mace confused. Last few seconds on this one. Good, and rest. Right, pop your ball down to one side. The next one you're going to do is going to be a press up clap with your partner. So you need to be facing your partner. You can do this on the floor if you prefer, which is a harder variation, but we're going to do it on this elevated support on the armchair. So we're going to be in a press up position. And again, we have to synchronize it with your partner. So we're going to do the press up. As you come back up, right hand does the clap. And then we do another press up. And then the next time, left hand clap. So you alternate between the claps. Get yourself ready. And off you go. So press up, clap with the same hand, press up, clap with the opposite hand. So it should be right hand to right hand, left hand to left hand. Very good. So try and get good control with your press up. You'll feel that in the muscles in the arms and in the chest a little bit. And obviously work with your partner at the same pace. Last few seconds. Good, okay, right, the next one we're going to do is going to be a knee raise. So this is where your partner's going to have their hands out in front of them, palms facing down, and then what you're going to do, this needs to be about their hip height, then what you're going to do is lift the knee up to tap the hand on the opposite side with a twist until you've done 5. Once you've done 5, you're going to hold it out. There is a harder version, which Mace is going to show you, which is a running version, where you do 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you swap over. So you can choose which way you want to do it. So I'm going to do the easy version, 3, 4, 5. I'll put my hands out. Mace is coming up to the same hand. So it's straight, it's not with a twist on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you choose how many you want to do, or which version you want to do with your partner. You can both do the running version, or you can both do the standing version. Very good. Right then, next one we're going to do is a burpee high 5. Again, Mace is going to do a slightly harder version. I'm going to do the easier version. So the easier version is using the support. I'm going to bring my hands down in a semi-squat position to the support, pop my feet back, come back up, high 5. That means that signals Mace to do his burpee. And he's doing it on the floor. So I do one, then he does one. So that high 5 tag in between is indicating that you finished your one and it's your partner's turn. Sorry, left you hanging. I'll start first. So burpee, stand back up, high 5 your partner, their turn, they'll high 5 back. So try and keep the core nice and strong as you're going down. When the feet go back, pull the tummy in nice and tight so you don't let the hips sag down too much. Very good. Last few seconds. I think that's done. Well done. Right then, the next one, this is a bit of a tricky one. We've had a bit of fun doing this, practicing. So it's going to be a lean and pull up. So you're going to have your feet at shoulder width wide and your partner's going to put their feet. So if you come on the inside of that one, Mace, inside of that one, right one, then left one on the outside. That's it. So we're going to get hold of the partner's wrists, and then the movement from there then is you're going to lean the body back and then pull yourself back up to a standing position, chest to chest. If you're slightly heavier, which I am, I'm going to offset one foot slightly back. So lean back, pull up chest to chest. Lean back, pull up chest to chest. So you should be working the muscles across the upper part of the back as you pull yourself and your partner back up to a standing position. So squeeze those shoulder blades together at the top, push those elbows right back. As you go chest to chest, make sure you maintain balance as we nearly lose it. Last few seconds. Good, okay. Right, the next one we're gonna do is push and lunges. So this is again where you're facing your partner. You need to be a little bit further away from this one. You'll have your arms out, arm's length. The movement is you both lead with the same leg. So we're both gonna do left foot forwards, go in and do the lunge with a push on your partner's hands, then we do the right side. So really, you're not putting too much weight through your partner, kind of using that as a guide, and then obviously you can push a bit more on your partner if you need to get back up to standing. Ready? Off you go. Good. So Mace isn't putting too much pressure on my hands, so he's obviously quite confident and strong enough to do these. But if you feel that your partner needs a bit more help, you might need to just push against the hands a little bit more to help them push back up to the standing position. A lot about timing again with your partner. Last few seconds. Good, right then. The last one then is a crunching handover. This is where you're going to be led down on the floor, and you need to be so that your knees are kind of level with each other. Start off with your ball on the chest, and the movement is you're going to crunch up, hand the ball to your partner, go back down, crunch, take off your partner, go back down. At any point I shout change, what we do is we swing the legs up and over, so we do the same on the opposite side. Ready? Off you go. So you're going to be really working those core muscles, those abdominals. Only should be taking the shoulder blades up off the floor. Change, swing the legs over. Good. Last 10 seconds on this one. This is the last one. Change. Good. Well done. Right then, that completes the first circuit. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds rest, just so you can have a bit of recovery, grab yourself a drink, and then we'll go into the second circuit. Okay, so now we're going to go through round two, so it's exactly the same. The difference is this time is we're going to do 45 seconds for the exercise with your partner and only get 15 seconds rest. After we've completed all 9 exercises, then you'll get a chance to do some stretching as well with your partner. So I'll run through about 3 stretches at the end so we can do that as part of a cool down. So we're starting off with shoulder tag. So get yourself ready, 45 seconds. Off we go. Try not to get too competitive with your partner, because I know sometimes, if it's certainly someone you know, they might get a little bit competitive and try and beat you. Ooh. Keep moving around. Ooh. Try not to slap you too hard. Just be careful of those eyes again, where the fingertips are going. Remember, it is only a fingertip touch, not a slap. You're not trying to slap your partner in the shoulder. Last couple of seconds. Okay, good. 15 seconds then, get yourself set up for synchronized squats. So right palm facing down, left palm facing up, grab your partner's wrist, feet are shoulder width wide. Remember, go as low as your partner does. Ready? And off you go. Good, nice and controlled, doesn't have to be fast this one. So we're really trying to work into those leg muscles and the muscles around your bottom. Good, make sure you stay balanced, so don't pull your partner off balance. Good. Last 20 seconds on this one. Keep breathing with your partner. Last 10 seconds. Should be feeling that in the legs by now. Good. Well done. 15 seconds rest. Grab your ball, because we're going to do the standing twists. So back to back with your partner. Remember, if I shout change, that means you change the direction that you're passing the ball. Get yourself ready, and off you go. If you feel that you can speed up with your partner, you can speed up a bit. Change. I swear I've seen this in a Rocky movie. Change. Don't drop your ball. Change. So you might start to feel those waist muscles working a bit now as you go a bit quicker. Change. 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 Good, well done. Right, get yourself ready then for the press ups. So use your support, or if you're doing this on the floor, make sure you're facing your partner. So remember, it's press up, clap. So get yourself ready, 3 seconds, and off you go. So press up, right hand clap, press up, left hand clap. So again, work with your partner, work at their pace, not trying to compete with them on these exercises. The aim is to work together to get an effective workout. Good. I'm glad we're not doing this on the floor. I think I'll struggle to 45 seconds of this. Last 10 seconds. Good. Should be feeling that now in the muscles across the chest and the back of your arms. Well done. Okay, 15 seconds then to get yourself ready for the next one. So this is the knee raise. Remember, either straight up if you're doing running man style for 10 or twisting for 5. I'll start off with the twisting one. Ready? Off you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's good cardio on this one. So if you find your partner's doing really well, or they look like they're making it really easy, you can lift your hands up a bit higher to make them lift their knees up a bit higher. Oh, that's made it harder. Last 5 seconds. Good, well done. Okay, the next one's the burpee with the high 5. So again, if you're both doing this on the floor, you can do it facing each other like the press up on the floor, or if you're doing it on the support, just make sure you're next to each other. Who's going to go first? I'll go first. Right, off we go. So burpee, stand up, high 5. So with this burpee variation, we're not doing it full right the way down chest to floor. We're just doing the squat thrust movement and then stand back up. You can make it harder if you want to put the chest press in as well, like the press up movement, but we've just done press ups. So make this more of a cardio one. Good. Last few seconds on this one. Well done. Okay, right, we're going into the pull-up. So stagger your feet, offset it with your partner, so make sure you're very close to your partner. And I'm going to take one foot slightly further back. Get your grip of the wrists. Ready? Off you go. So be careful as you lean back and then pull yourself back up chest to chest. Lean back and then pull up. Try and let your hips go back with you. So you're not just leaning at the spine. Let the hips go back so the weight is going back. Let the weight drop back and then pull back up. Good. Takes a little bit of time to get this one right, to get the balance right. So if you feel you need to adjust your feet a little bit, that's perfectly okay. Just to try and make sure you get the right position. Certainly if there's a big weight difference between you and your partner, yes, Mace, you don't have to laugh. I'm a lot heavier than you. Last couple of seconds. Good, okay. Right then, we're now going into the push-in lunges. So again, facing your partner, remember, arms out straight in front. Doesn't matter which leg you lead with, as long as it's the same leg as your partner. So we're going to start with left leg. Ready? Off you go. Good. So if you need more support, just start to push on the hands of your partner a bit more, and they'll have to resist it. That's it. Again, try and work to the pace of your partner. If you need to slow down a bit, that's fine. Slow down a little bit. You're feeling this in the legs, but it's quite a good cardio one, this one, the step-in lunges. So as you get closer to the end of the 45 seconds, you might need to start relying on your partner a bit more. Last few seconds. Good, well done. Okay, right, we're in the last exercise on the floor. So we're going to do the crunch with the hand over. So lie back down, Make sure your knees are parallel next to your partner. Ball on the chest. Off you go. Crunch, pass, down, crunch, grab the ball, back down. Remember, if I shout change, you're going to swing your legs over to the opposite side. So you're passing it to a slightly different direction. Change. Good. So you should be feeling this in your abdominals. Remember, you only need to take the shoulder blades up off the floor as you crunch. Change. Good. Last few seconds. Good. Well done. Okay. Right, that's your 9 exercises done. What we're going to do now is we're going to finish off with some stretches. So the first one is going to be, if you place the left hand onto your partner's left shoulder, they're going to do the same. Left hand onto left shoulder. And then what we're going to do is do a quad stretch with your right foot. So both of you take hold of your right ankle. Try and get the heel of that foot up as close as you can to your bottom. Bring that knee in and back to get the stretch on the front of the thigh, but using your partner as a balance. And as you're doing these stretches, you should start to feel a bit of recovery. Try and get your breathing to come back down to normal. Right, let's switch over. So right hand on your partner's right shoulder, grab hold of your left ankle or foot, pull the heel up towards your bottom, and then pull that bent knee in and back to get more of a stretch. You puffed? Good. Okay, now we're going to do a hamstring stretch. This is where you're going to need your wall space. So I'll get Mace to stand with his back to the wall. So you need to make sure that your shoulder blades are touching the wall, the tailbone of your spine, and the heel of one foot's touching the wall. And then if he gives me one leg, I'm going to keep this leg straight. Now he's guiding the stretch. So I'm going to just gently start to lift this foot up until he tells me to stop. More. So there he's finding the stretch. So he's in control of the stretch, not me. Once he's got the stretch, I'm just going to gently push his heel and his straight leg like I'm trying to push his leg back into the wall. And that would just increase the stretch just fractionally on the muscles all the way down the back of the leg. You can also try and just lean in to push the toes back as well, so you can get a stretch in the calf at the same time. Just hold that there for a few seconds. Okay, release. Let's do the same on the opposite leg, so same person. So again, I'm using him, he's the guide, he tells me when to stop as I come up. So he's feeling the stretch there, so now I'm going to put a bit of pressure pushing the heel of that straight leg in towards the wall to increase the stretch slightly. And again, I can just use my forearm just to gently push on the toes so you can get a stretch in the calf as well. Hold that there for a few seconds. Feeling that? Good, and then slowly lower it back down. Right, switch over with your partner then. Payback time now. So up, up, up. So again, raise it up until they say stop. Yeah, that's enough. And then push the heel in towards the wall, pulling the toes back as well. That's fine. So now I can feel the stretch in the hamstring and the calf. Whew. Yeah, that's a nice stretch. Good. Okay, and release. And then do the same on the opposite leg. So again, raise up until they say stop. That will do. And then just try and just put a bit of pressure through that heel to push the straight leg back towards the wall. And then if you can start to push the toes back a bit, that's fine. Yeah, that's a good stretch. So I can feel that in the hamstring and the calf. Hold that there for a few seconds. Good, and release. Right then, the last stretch is we're going to stretch the muscles across the chest, just to help for postural purposes. So I get Mace to stretch first. So he's going to take his arms out straight, so the hands and the elbows are the same height as the shoulders, palms facing forwards. I'm going to grab hold of his forearms, just between the wrist and elbow joint, and then I'm going to gently start to pull his arms back towards me until he says stop. So there you go. So now he should feel that stretch across the chest. So just try and relax your breathing if you're the person being stretched. Hold that for a few seconds. Good, release those arms off, swap over with your partner. So again, if you're the person being stretched, arms out, shoulder height, palms facing forwards. Your partner grab hold of their forearms, start to pull them back. That's enough. So you can feel that stretch across the chest. Hold that for a few seconds. Again, relax your breathing. It's quite easy to hold your breath when you're being stretched. I want to try and relax that breathing. Good, and release. Well done, and that completes your partner workout. I hope you enjoyed that. Well done, everybody. I hope you both enjoyed this fun partner workout today. If so, please give it a like by clicking the thumbs up button below to help this channel grow so more people can benefit from it. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to stay active, keep moving, and I'll see you next week. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video today, please give it a thumbs up. You can also click here to subscribe to this channel or click here to watch a recent video. See you soon.